and welcome to 75 Stories, a podcast created to commemorate the 75th anniversary of Normandale Lutheran Church in Edina, Minnesota.
My husband and I came to Normandale after being on a tour with the Normandale Lutheran Church Choir. We had friends in the choir, and they invited us to come along, and it was a 2-week trip to Germany, and it was transformational. Getting to know the people in the choir, getting to know the former pastor, and just the experience of being together with all these people. When we came home, my husband and I said, wow, we've been in the choir for 18 years in our current church, and we've never had that warmer reception, the overwhelming feel of friendship that we felt with the Normandale choir. And at that point, things were changing in our old church, and we thought, maybe this is the time to make a change. And so we decided to take a break and come here a few times. And what we found was, beyond the choir, we have started to get to know people that aren't in the choir. People that come up to us and introduce themselves to us, obviously knowing we must not belong here yet. And it's just an overwhelmingly positive feeling of warmth that I haven't felt in another church for a very long time. I would say the experiences that we have encountered in the weeks that we've been coming here that still make us want to come to Normandale are singing in the choir, the people that we have met so far, and then I'll call it the after party, after services, when everyone gathers and has a sense of community together. I meet so many people during this time. In our previous church, we had a huge narthex, huge, covered in tile. You couldn't hear each other talk. You couldn't hear what one person was saying. So people would gather and then leave because they couldn't hear each other talk. I don't have that here at Normandale. People come up to other people. Last Sunday, one of the members was introducing me all around. Oh, you've got to meet Karen. You've got to meet Karen. She hardly knows me. But she was, she said, oh, you've got to join Bible study, and there's this program, then there's this program. And I'm thrilled to see how many programs there are that I can participate in if I want to. It's a drive for us to come here, but we're willing to make that drive because this is the church that will lead us into our dotage. And as long as we can drive 25 minutes, we will continue to drive to Normandale so that we can feel the love every Sunday.
We are so glad you joined us today here at 75 Stories. If you'd like to share your own story, please contact Christy Shepard at kshepard@normluth.org. Join us next week for another story, and share this podcast with your friends and family. We are all part of the Normandale community.